Good morning, Maria.
It is great to meet you.
Same here.
Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am the president of the association. I am 58 years old. I was born in Moruga. I grew up in Aruca. I lost my sight in 2011 at the age of 50 as a result of glaucoma. For most people, that would have been a traumatic experience. But as someone growing up, well, I have a deep sense of spirituality. So when I lost my sight, the transition was not as traumatic as it would have been for other people. Played cricket when I had my sight. I played blind cricket for a while. I'm also a very good dominoes player. I consider myself, if I may say so myself, an excellent cook. So I continued cooking.
Well, I'll have to actually ensure that it's true. I will have to check, Mr. Felix. What is the best dish you cook? What would you say?
I cook a variety of meals, continental, local. One of my favorite meals, however, is stuffed dumplings in coconut milk.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And callaloo.
Oh yes, that's a really nice combination.
I love going to Skinner Park for Cazoe Fiesta semi-finals, for instance, so I continue doing that. It took me approximately 6 months to to learn mobility, to learn the adjustment of blindness, to learn the Braille computer, and a bit of craft.
Now, if people meet you for the first time and they don't really know that prior to 2011 you were able to see, what are some of the assumptions people make about you when they meet you for the first time?
One, that I went to school for the blind. Two, that I spent all my life in the workshop making baskets. Three, that I also have an intellectual disability, because somehow they associate that persons who are blind are also intellectually deficient in some way.
Do you get sometimes also people who might talk louder thinking that you also have a hearing problem?
Yes, yes I do.
Now, in your experience, how do you think society, generally speaking, treat those who are blind or visually impaired?
They mean well, but society generally are in the charity mode that I like to term. So they would want to, so they feel comfortable giving me something. When Work for the Blind started in Trinidad and Tobago 105 years ago, the general activity of someone who was blind was to stand on the street corner with a cane and a shoebox, and persons would drop money in the box for them. Today, we no longer stand on the corner. We hardly see persons who are blind standing on the corner. But society still feel that they need to extend charity to us. Persons with disabilities, and in my particular case, persons who are blind are persons first. So we love, we raise families, we enter into relationships, we have difficulty in relationships, we raise children, all the things that persons do, persons who are blind also do and yearn for. I'll continue to go by in my neighborhood watering hole to drink a beer, and they say, well, blind man, you drinking? And so as though I can't have a beer.
What can we do? What society do you think can do to fight this kind of stereotypes?
Those of us who have reached the level of awareness and consciousness, we need to keep advocating for inclusiveness in society, and we need to keep advocating to government and the planners of our societies to include us in their planning. All the infrastructure in Trinidad and Tobago caters only for the sight. There are no tactile features on the pavement, installed with audio signals so that we would know when the lights change. And we are working with the City Corporation here to put on limited tactile features on Frederick Street to Queen Street. We are hoping that once that is done, it could be transplanted to other boroughs and cities.
So I would like to talk to you a bit about service dogs, because when you go abroad, you see a lot of visually impaired individuals with a service dog, but I have never seen service dogs in Trinidad. Is there a reason for that?
There's a reason why we don't have them, and that is none of our public transportation or public buildings would allow service animals into their facility. 4 years ago, we began an initiative through a group of UE students who wanted to breed service animals, introduce them to Trinidad and Tobago. So we started lobbying Ministry of Agriculture in terms of having the animals that we wanted to breed quarantined, and then we started advocating, lobbying for legislation to change. That initiative is on the back burner because apart from Trinidad and Tobago Blind Welfare Association, there are 2 other smaller groups that also do work with blind and visually impaired persons, and there was not total agreement and collaboration with the other 2 smaller groups in terms of the way forward. So the group of UE students, they got frustrated and the initiative was shelved.
Let's talk a little bit about the do's and don'ts.
First thing is do not assume that the person who is blind needs your help. When you're approaching someone who is blind, if you are desirous of helping, ask the person, can I help you? In what way can I help you? And let the person who is blind tell you what assistance they need.